Well, this is Alan here, and in this little acronym FLEAS, we're going to help you complete the test on time. This whole issue of timing, okay, it's critical you do that you don't have too much time or that run out of time. So FLEAS, remember this acronym. First, read the directions. Look over the test. Answer the easiest question first. Answer the questions that are worth more. If you're in a test that is a free flow and not a multiple answer, might be there's some answers that are worth more points. So answer those first. And skip a question if you have a problem with it. Okay, so read the instruction before you start. Put them in your own words. You understand what it's saying. If you don't understand a certain part of the direction, ask the teacher for help before you begin the test. If it's not possible, try to figure out the meaning of particular words, analyzing the context and the words around it. This also applies to the actual questions in the test. Okay? But the instruction for the test, what are you told all along? What are the specific instructions? Make sure you understand those. Okay? You don't want to go through a test and find out that you're doing something wrong. Okay? Same thing with the questions themselves. So this apply. Read the instruction before operating. Okay, look over the test and decide how much time you should spend on each item. If it's a 90-minute test and you got 100 questions, well, 45 minutes into it. If it's a test started at 8:30, then at 9:15 you should be at 60. Okay, you will know ahead of time how many questions there will be. Okay, you'll know that. So figure out the total number of questions, and then you can divide it. You know, it's pretty simple math. If you have 2 minutes to spend on each question, well, you need to know that so you can be prepared. If you can't figure out how much exact time to spend on each question, just estimate. But the point here is that it keeps you aware of the time and moves you along so that you don't spend too much time on one question. Okay? On a typical 100 question multiple answers, I would probably just time myself at the middle of it. Remember, you'll have done some practice exams that will help you practice that timing as well as the style of questions. So remember that. Then do the easiest question first if you can. Like if there's anything tough, you just go through. Put it aside for now. Move on. So answer the items that you feel are easiest for you first, and then answer the remaining questions after. Answer the questions that are worth more point. Are there questions that are worth more point? If so, then answer those first as well. Some test some licensing exam requires you to have open answers, text answers, or essay style answers, and you will know how many points they are. So it's important to determine how many points each question is worth and answer those questions that are worth more first. Okay? If you don't have that, if it's just a straight multiple answers, start with number one and move on. And when you get to a tough one that you don't know, skip it and then come back later. Okay? If you find yourself spending too much time on that answer, just move on. Jump over it. So try to return to the question after you've answered all the other questions. But worst case scenario, if you run out of time, at least you've answered the one that you knew the answer for. Okay? And the chances are, if you didn't stress out over that one question, you didn't stay over that question for too long, chances are you'll have answered all the other one right. You'll answer all the other one better because you didn't stress out over that one question. And so even if you totally skip that one, you still have 99 other answers that you would have answered better. So remember, don't let that one question stress you out. Don't spend too much time on one particular question. Okay? So this very easy way to remember. So thank you, and we'll talk to you in the next video.